What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me, the D-O-double-G. T-1000. And all I have to say is... So, let's get into this Joker movie, right? I don't know why everybody, is saying like 68 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, who are these critics? Joker review, are you kidding me? Let's see what this BS says, according to the New York Times. I'm not going to play none of their content because I don't want to get blocked, so...
This is Todd Phillip.
Yeah, we're not going to play any of that, but... So I'm trying to figure out, since the debut of Venice film where it won top prize, yep, it did. As far level, blah, 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 blah. Garbage. To me, we're talking about movies first, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Screw you, New York Times. I'm not paying for your junk website, okay? That movie was the shit, okay? Let's just be honest. Like, that movie was crazy. Probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It is a must-see. Basically, you get to watch Arthur, right? Who is played by Joaquin Phoenix. And you slowly see the descent of a man who society seems to have left behind, right? You start to see his descent into madness, right? I mean, it was great. It was great. I'm talking, that was probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, period. Not even a comic book movie. That shit was better than any... Okay, I take that back. Now, Logan and that, they were pretty close. But I still gotta go with the Joker, man. The way he played that role was insane, right? Insane. He killed that shit, literally. I mean, Arthur Fleck, like, everybody did good in that movie. There was not one bad part of the movie. It seemed like it was real. I agreed with a lot of the stuff. It was nuts, man. It was a great movie. I'm telling you right now. That is a must-see. Like, I don't give a shit what Robert Ebert has to say. He can stick that thumb somewhere else. Down, of course. But, I'm serious. That was fire. We're talking like one of the best movies that I've ever seen. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, he's trying to... It seems like he's trying to hate on that movie. And I don't know why. But, it was hard. It's placed in the 1980s. You got Arthur, which is a Joker. You know, he's just a guy. He lives with his mom. He's, you know, what we would call in society a loser. Or he's, you know, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you right now, the way he acted that out, way better than Heath Ledger. And rest in peace to Heath Ledger, but man, the way he did that, wow. I mean, that was insane. Hey, look at this crap. Joker review, the most disappointing film of the year? Who said that? I don't know where they got that. I mean, come on, bro. Why would they even come to say something like that? Like, where are they getting this, I don't know. Where are they getting this? What movie did they watch? What movie did they watch? Like, I'm telling you, okay, it starts out, he's living with his mom, right? He's on medication. You know, he's a clown. He's just trying to make his way in society. And, you know, he has a little shitty job. He's a clown. He stands out in front of a store and, you know, those kids in the beginning steal his sign. After they steal his sign, it's like, oh shit, he stole my sign. And, you know, they steal his sign. And he's like, what the fuck? So he's chasing the kids down. Whack! He gets hit in the face. He goes back to his boss. Spoilers, right? This wasn't a trailer. I recommend seeing the movie. I'm about to spoil it for you, but even what I say can't even encapsulate how good that movie was. So he goes to his boss, right? There's a guy there working, one of his co-workers. He gives him a revolver. He says, hey, Arthur, here, you need this to protect yourself, right? Then he's walking around. He's strapped up at this point. So, you know, he has the gun. Finally, he goes, you know, to his doctor, psychiatrist, whoever you want to call it. Goes to psychiatrist. They're like, hey, we can't see you anymore. We don't have any money for it. You know, there's no funding. You're pretty much SOL, Arthur. You know, we got to do whatever we can do. So he eventually, you know, goes crazy. Which you can see the descent of, you know, his mind slipping from the beginning. You know, he's getting bullied. You know, society's leaving him behind. He's stressing. He's in poverty. I mean, he lives right in the hood in the movie. So, what happens is one day, he's on the subway. You know, he's just chilling on the subway, going home back to his miserable life. And these three guys, you know, they look like, you know, Wall Street, stockbroker type figures. And he's like, they're like messing with this girl, you know, bothering this chick. You're like, what's up? You know, why are they messing with her, right? So I'm messing with that girl, and Joker starts laughing. Hey, they turn their attention to him, right? Punch him in the face. Wham! Sit down, Joker. He falls down on the subway car. He's laying on the ground. He's still laughing. And they start kicking him, right? Well, Joker, at that point, he remembers he has that strap on him. He's like, look, I have this pistol. So he follows them right there. He pulls it out. Boom, shoots one. Pulls it out. Boom, shoots another one. Another one tries to run away. Boom, shoots him. And at that point, he, you know, I guess he started to kind of gain confidence in himself. And he further slips into a delusion. Because he has this delusional fantasy in his mind that he's in a relationship with this chick that lives in his apartment building that he never even had one conversation with. It's just all in his head. So, you know, basically it's one guy who is mentally ill. Picture someone mentally ill on an acid trip. You give him a pistol, you put a clown face on him, and there's your movie. But it was, you know, there was a lot of subtle things that, I guess, resonate to, you know, society now. Funding being cut, poverty. You know, if you take a sociological look at his situation, you know, it resonates with a lot of people living in society now. So, it was a good movie, man. I'm not going to super spoil it, but that's what it was about. You see a man, I mean, he played that role. He needs an Oscar. He needs to get Actor of the Year. Whatever you guys got to do. He deserves that. I don't want to see nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. No. He was real. Everything he did in that movie, I agreed with some of it. Not the homicidal maniac part, but, you know, everybody can relate to somebody causing a problem in your life or trying to do whatever, you know what I mean? But, yeah, overall, it was a dope movie. I thought it was sweet, and definitely go watch it. For real. Like, if you, one movie, even if you're not in the comic books, right? Like, my wife, she's not really into that. She thought it was a good movie too, but if you're not in the comic books, you like a good drama or a good serious toned movie, Like, that was it. I mean, it's not like any other corny Batman or, you know, Captain America. They're running around, jumping off building, doing... Nah, this was a guy who was mentally ill with a pistol that, you know, went rogue and got, I guess, his whole city behind him. And then you seen, like, a class type of a struggle. You have a upper class that, you know, really wealthy people, you know, business suits. You know, you imagine, it's kind of painting a picture of Wall Street type investors, or, you know, that type of crowd. And then you have another group of people that, you know, were living in poverty. They were catching the bus, they were subway, you know, and it kind of showed how you know, sometimes the rich or people with a lot of wealth take, I guess, take advantage of, you know, people in the lower classes. And one of the main parts of the movie, so there's a dynamic, right? You have Joker, he's white, he's in poverty. His doctor was a black woman, right? And she gave him a good point. He's there, you know, he's like, what's going to happen to me? What should I do? And she's telling him, look, Arthur, they don't care about people like you. You know, basically like, hey, you're mentally ill, you're poor, you know, society could do without you. You're pretty much a drain on society at this point, Arthur. That's what I got from that. And then she went on to say, they don't care about people like me either. Meaning, you know, it had a double, quadruple, triple meaning that she was an African American, she was a black woman, you know what I'm saying? And she was a middle class, or not even middle class, I would say lower middle class based on that position. And, you know, she explained to him, hey, they don't care about us. These people are living, and, you know, it shows the dynamic. Then you throw Batman's dad in, you know, they're living mansion, he's running for governor or mayor or whatever, and, you know, you see the lavish lifestyle and whatever else. And you got Arthur, he's just sitting in pretty much a trap spot, just sitting there chilling, you know, trap spot, like, hey, we're just sitting here, whatever. And he snapped. That's why you can't ever, you know, mess with people. You gotta realize that. We live in a society where everybody's on edge. People can snap at any given moment. So you can't, you know, use wealth or blah, whatever the case may be. You can't use none of that. Like, look at this, 10 out of 10. I witnessed the film, I didn't believe the hype. Absolute masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. I'm telling you right now. The hype is real. Must have a smile of satisfaction. Like, he did way better than Heath Ledger. I'm sorry. Like, he played that. I couldn't even believe that. Psychological study. Exactly. You got to see a man, you know, it could be like any one of us, unless you're like massively rich, and then even then at that point, mental illness affects everybody. So, see, a mentally ill man there's no mention of his father, you know, his mother's sick, he lives with her, he's in poverty, I'm pretty sure his mother's on some form of assistance, and, you know, he's living in the projects, New York, whatever, Gotham, and he slowly descends into chaos. You know, it was like the higher self battling the lower self. And it was a great movie, man. Get that man an Oscar. Give him his Oscar. Please. I don't want to hear nothing. If he doesn't get off, it's a pure robbery. Pure robbery. Give that man his Oscar. One of the best movies I've seen in years. They need to quit playing. Everybody needs to go see that. It was a great movie. So, it's my little review on Joker. And, you know, I'll be back with some more reviews. Subscribe, Future Past TV. And I'm out.